A recent poll by Think HQ, an Alberta public opinion research platform, shows a large majority of Albertans surveyed would support ending public funding of independent schools if it came to a referendum.
The results were quite overwhelming. It was almost 7 in 10 on a decided basis said that they would vote yes to that referendum if it were put on a ballot.
It asked, should the government of Alberta end its current practice of allocating funds to accredited private schools? Of those who were surveyed, 59% were in favor of ending public funding to private schools, 26% said no, and 15% were not sure.
It was quite surprising in the sense that, in this day and age, in Alberta, the public is quite polarized.
I would like to see the policy change. I don't know if we need the referendum necessarily.
These numbers come at a halfway point of the petition Alberta Funds Public Schools, started by high school teacher Alicia Taylor. She hopes to see more funding for public schools rather than private. When surveyors were asked about the petition, the poll showed that 28% were definitely aware of it, but 51% did not know of the petition.
This is a very important issue to the students and the teachers and the parents of students that are attending schools in Alberta. And so we're trying to get the word out about it.
The Alberta Association of Independent Schools and Colleges says the timing of these conversations and the poll should be considered.
The polling comes from the late October to the first couple of days of November. And I think if we remember where we were at as a province at that point in time, obviously really contentious around education.
Executive Director John Jagersma notes that many families choose private because it's best for their needs, including those with designated learning needs. He says there are 20 independent schools across Alberta that focus specifically on special learning needs.
These are families who have had access to a public school system and it hasn't worked for their family. We talk about classroom complexity, classroom size. If we ask 56,000 kids to go back into the public school system, we're making that significantly worse.
In a statement, Education Minister Dimitrios Nicolaides tells CBC he welcomes Alberta's views, but believes parents should have the ability to choose a school that meets their needs. All independent schools across Alberta are nonprofits. The province says private schools will receive $294 million this fiscal year. Nicole, Healey, CBC News, Edmonton.